Hi everybody, a very good afternoon. I'm Jashin Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Decor Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions, where we do premium and bespoke and luxury and affordable designs for homes, offices, studios, hotels, villas, banquets, and whatever space that requires home and office interior solutions like lamps, sofas, mirrors. There are tables, consoles, there are center tables, there are bunker beds, and of course, in the smaller items, we have corporate gifting and festive occasion gifting, which is semi precious stone items. Um, I think I've shared this before, but just to kind of give you a recall and help those who have not watched my videos before. Stuff which is made in this, which is trays, which could be, yeah, of course, chandeliers, lamps. There's furniture, there are clocks, there's jewelry, there are picture frames, there are trays, there are cutleries, and a whole lot of other items and stuff. And then we have stuff in marble, which is a series of coasters. Let's say somebody's fond of nature, so we have coasters with nature imprints on it, which is brass and brass plated. Then if somebody's fond of wildlife and they have love for animals and wildlife and stuff, then there's creations in that. And then there's something to do with fitness and yoga. Say, for example, if you love yoga, if you like outdoor exercising and stuff, then there's a theme on that as well. And the best part is that most of these can be customized and they can be made on order and request. We don't mind doing small quantity depending on the product and stuff, but mostly we prefer big orders. But however, like I said, small orders can be done, samples can be made and sent to you, and quality and service is a concern and stuff. And at each stage, we will show you pictures and we will understand what you're wanting and what is your desire. And of course, when estimates are shared, approvals are taken on samples and stuff. Clients mostly prefer that they want to do online or WhatsApp stuff, so we try and stick to that. But ideally, the real world is all about meeting up and checking out the samples and kind of having meeting stuff and stuff like that. So that's what I professionally prefer. But then, of course, clients can be from anywhere. Okay. So, what is the thought share all about? It's a thought share on optimism and health. It's about staying positive. So I've resumed my office and my gym, and I'm kind of back in action and stuff, especially around my health. And I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm not sharing my own optimism here, but I seem to have got positive inputs from my friends and other people in the gym that I'm looking better because I look more toned up and more in shape and stuff. So what is the reason for that? The reason is I stay optimistic. The reason is I stay healthy. I mean, I focus on recovery and stuff, and I don't look at the sad part. We all have joy. We all have sorrow. We all have suffering. We all have enjoyment, celebration, and stuff. So what's really important is to kind of focus on what's making you feel good and great, and to take action for that. So now the weather's changing and stuff, so I see some people are getting affected by this, but it's something very serious. It's the weather change. So there is a beautiful read here which is talking about optimism and health, how important is optimism, and how is it connected with health. So the author says that at the beginning of this lesson, optimism is something which comes to my mind in terms of health and other issues and stuff. This is because optimism has better positive quality and effects and stuff. It helps you kind of combat illness better. It helps you combat feel better. And they say that pessimists easily give up. They succumb to the negative thoughts in their head, or they give up to, let's say, illness or any calamity or anything which is going wrong in their life and stuff. And as a result of that, they have stress, and then they may not even be kind of looking forward or optimistic because they're so used to thinking like that. So this is where you have to kind of get into adopting and looking at positive impact on yourself and on the world and stuff. After all, what is the outer world? The outer world is a reflection of how you're feeling and stuff. And the author is a psychologist. I'd shared this cover before. This is a nice read. It is The Science of Happiness. So they've got these lessons on staying happy. So they're saying an optimist views the future more positively, and this outlook enables them to adopt healthier lifestyles, aided by greater social support. It is important to also clarify that optimism is not the same as hope. Hope is actually an emotional state where you are looking forward and you know that things are going to go well and stuff, and you keep faith as you kind of are looking into a challenge. But hope is something when you don't know what the outcome is going to be and stuff. But then optimists go a little further, and optimists believe that the outcomes will be better, so they work harder towards it, and they are longer and persistent in their efforts and energies and stuff, whereas pessimists give up easily. So the second advantage of being an optimistic is that optimists are resilient. They persist, they overcome stresses, they may test the body's psychological system to the extreme, but in the end it is their absolute resolution that kind of gets them out of a situation and out of a circumstance and stuff. They have larger social networks, they have an expansive life, and the negative impact on the immune system is something which one must look into and stuff. I figured this out during Corona because, after all, Corona did teach us a lesson that everything is related to your immunity. If you've been a science student and if you've been in health and stuff, or if you've studied biology, you will know that it's all about the immune system. Whether you have a cough or cold or whether you have a disease, the first thing they say is build your immunity, work on your immunity, unless and until it's a serious illness and stuff. So this is where the grandmom recipes and everything come into play.